7 years of vlogging, what are my takeaways? Well, the first is, it's nice to have a nice camera, but people will not watch you because you have a nice camera. You know, you don't have to use something like that. It's okay if you can use it, it's okay if you are comfortable using it, but you don't have to. And I am not very comfortable at using it, you know, because the DJI Osmo Action is far more convenient and far more useful as a vlogging camera than a big camera like that. I can throw it pretty much in my backpack or toss it somewhere like that. It doesn't matter, it will not get broken. The big camera would get broken very easily, you know. Whoa!
Yeah?
You think that the car is still here? But yeah, of course. Frequency and consistency is far more important than cinematography, and also that a good story is the most important thing. If you want to make a good vlog, you don't have to be a master of the story, but you have to have an idea. An idea is important because if you have an idea, everything will be better planned, because you will know where to go to film, you will know what to say next, you will know a lot of things that are hard to figure when you start vlogging. The ice cream, because it's International Women's Day today, and we have a rule in our family that says that we eat ice cream only on important occasions. And this is a very important occasion, International Women's Day. Every time I'm running here, I am completely blown away by the architecture of this house. Do you like it? This is what you can see if you run early. Hello, everybody. 6:57, time to go home. And today we're gonna learn which camera to choose when you want to start vlogging as a manager. Let's go! And both of these cameras that we're gonna talk about today are by DJI. So I think this channel should be sponsored by DJI, but it isn't. It's my experience, ladies and gentlemen. The fact is that DJI has today the best products for personal video creation, and so I would be a fool if I was not recommending their products. It would actually be a proof that I am sponsored by another company. And why am I talking today just about two of their products and not one? For example, if I'm a minimalist, I should recommend one. I will not recommend one because each of those products has its challenges. And so I'm recommending two because it's for you to decide which of the challenges you want to solve, because it will have to be solved by you. And first of those products is obviously the DJI Pocket 2. It's the camera with which I am filming right now. It's an excellent camera because it's a small camera with a quite big sensor for its size. And this camera is on a gimbal, which means that you can walk like I am walking right now, and you have basically a shot like from Hollywood, like from a dolly or something stabilized heavily. And so the DJI Pocket 2, because it's fast to start and because it's quite easy to operate. But as I said, it has its challenges. And one of these challenges is also its advantage. It's the gimbal. The fact that you have a gimbal means that you have to make attention not to damage it and not to have sand go into the motors, because those are very sensitive electronic devices. And you also have a slightly lower starting time. So from the moment you press the on button to the moment you can record, you have to wait 3 seconds, which the second camera I will be offering to you does not have, because it does not have a gimbal. The gimbal needs 3 seconds to turn around, calibrate itself, and so it's a downside. But the upside of this camera, it's clearly an excellent sound quality. It has 4 microphones, and those microphones are doing a very, very good job. My second proposition is, of course, the DJI Osmo Action. And it's because, frankly speaking, it's the most comfortable vlogging camera that exists right now. Right now means in 2021, in March 2021. The most comfortable by far, because it starts rapidly. It has very convenient mode switching, which means that if you want to make a time lapse, if you want to make a slow motion, you can make it very easily without digging into menus, etc. And the only two things that it has less good than the Pocket 2, it's the low light performance and the sound. The sound is not quite as good as with the Pocket 2, but it's very good. So if you have some talent, some knowledge, and you know how to treat audio in post-production in order to make it a little bit better, it will be fine. It will be very, very okay. If you have no audio post-production knowledge and you want just to vlog and to use the sound right out of the camera how it's recorded, then use the Pocket 2, because the sound using the Pocket 2 is much better out of the camera without post-production. But the Osmo Action is clearly also very good, is far better than any DSLR camera that you can encounter without an external microphone. And you can also plug in an external microphone if you want to the Osmo Action using the USB-C port, but it's fiddly, and you will lose the waterproof abilities of this camera. This is also a difference between the Pocket 2 and the Osmo Action. Osmo Action is waterproof, so you can throw it in the water, you can use it during the rain, no problem. So basically, those two cameras can be treated like that. If you want to have a camera that starts very fast and is waterproof, and you don't have to fiddle with it in order to record small chunks of your day, choose the Osmo Action. Whereas if you want to have more cinematic footage because of the gimbal, and if you want to have better audio straight from the camera, but you will sacrifice the waterproofing and you will sacrifice the rapidity with which the camera starts, then choose the DJI Pocket 2. And the Jeep is still here. How do you like the view from my shoulder?